Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, as we'll be relaxing as per usual. I'm just thinking to myself now, I've realised tomorrow I need to record 2 Animal Crossing episodes in advance. Yes, because I'm not going to be here over this weekend. No, only for Friday, Saturday. I'll be here on Sunday, at the very least. So I need to record 2 Animal Crossing episodes there. I need to make sure I have videos uploaded for that. So I think I need to record. I just need to record I Love Sea and Sky. Okay, noted. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 10:23 PM on Monday, June 8th, 2026. The challenging part is, of course, that Monday, Wednesday both can be busy because it's D&D. So I have to do it on Tuesday. Is what I'm thinking. I could potentially do it on Thursday. Thursday I'm also busy though in the evening. And on Friday I'm going to be supremely busy, so I won't even be here. It's you. It's Chief Boone. In my head, I was like, I swear I actually used that with B, but I couldn't think of it. But yeah. Before we get into Japan holiday talk, we resumed D&D today. How'd it go? Totally fine, I think. I mean, I don't think it was like the best session I ever done. I think I was getting back into swing of things as well. Started off with an error where the port forwarding stopped working for some reason. That was a bit of an issue, but eventually resolved it. And yeah, that's how was it? I think it's just kind of like it was a bit of a weird place, and not the worst place to round off, but it was a bit of an awkward place, I think, to round off. Because they like sort of got a little bit stuck into the story, but not enough that they're fully engaged, like fully like in the know-how of exactly what's happening, and also not early enough to be able to have it be a clean slate, you know, once we came back into it. But it kind of worked, I think. So yeah, I think it was pretty decent indeed. But yes, what am I going to talk about today? So I'm going to talk about the next thing we did in Japan, which was Nikko. That was it. We went to Nikko, which is a city, I suppose. I don't know, is it a city? It's in the Tochigi prefecture, right? Yeah, it's a city. It's a UNESCO listed city. Whoa. But basically, it's a very, very, like, see, I want to say natural city, but natural feels like it doesn't give a wrong connotation, or gives off a wrong connotation. Like it's a very nature-full city, but that doesn't make any sense though, to be honest. City where nature is very, very prevalent, shall we say. And it's also, this one I had not been there before, in Japan. When I first went to Japan with a friend, we had initially put this on the itinerary to go here. But then on the actual day where it came around, I think we were just so exhausted of like doing stuff, we were just like, you know what, let's not. Because bear in mind, the first time I went to Japan, we were there for like a bit over, was it a bit over 3 weeks? It was quite a long time, to be honest. And it was absolutely exhausting by that point, because, you know, when you do day trips like every so often, it's like fine, but I think it gets to a point where you're just like, eh. And I also think it depends on how, you know, motivated you are, because if I wasn't motivated, my friend who I went with was very easygoing, the sort of thing. He'd be like, you know, I'm not bothered either way either. So if no one's like that, like, I can see myself being tired of him being like, if my friend was like, I really want to go see it, I'd be like, let's do it. But if it's otherwise, it's like non-committal, then we're like, whatever. But we went to Nikko, and we basically just sort of walked around. Like, I didn't take as many photos as I thought. We took a nice sort of like high-speed train. So what's this video I took? We took a pit stop somewhere else. I remember we left very early. For some reason I didn't take any videos near the beginning of the journey. But we left pretty early to go. I bought a bento box. I don't know where I bought this bento box from, I don't recall. We were waiting in a cafe. Okay, I remember that much. I don't remember why we were waiting there, because we had to buy time. I think it was because like the timing of it was kind of awkward or something. Is that right? I don't recall. Let's see if anyone else took photos. There's a lot of Tamagotchi photos in here, I would say, at this point. Yeah, we went to his coffee place. It was nice. What was this? This is Shinkansen. A load of photos. Buy it. And then we ended up in... Oh yeah, and then we went to Nikko. And we got like some bus passes. Very cute bus passes. They look like lucky coin talisman sort of things. And then basically we just kind of went around like a load of different shrines. I don't even remember this shrine we went to. Other shrines are not like my sort of thing where I'm like, whoa, I love this. You know, touring around them. I do like the spirituality of it. You know, I like the vibe of being there, but it's not like I could tell you the difference between them apart from like Vienari shrine in Kyoto. Or whatever it's called, Fushimi Inari. Because that one's, I mean, it's pretty distinctive with it. It's like 1,000 gates. This one, oh, someone took a photo. It's a Taiyuin shrine. But yeah, we basically went on a whistle-stop tour of like a load of different shrines. So there's a place where there's like 14 different like temple-y shrine things all in like one concentrated area, which we didn't visit every single one of them. That's a bit excessive, but we did see a lot of them. We saw a lot of unique things, I think. So like walking through like lantern paths. It was a nice sort of it was nice sort of like remote place, you know. Nikko's very much known for its nature, its environment, I would say. Because it has like a national park. We didn't go to the national park. I think you had to get up really early to go to the national park for a good time because it takes so long to get there. Because it already took like an hour, I think, to even get out there or something, maybe more. And it takes like another hour and a half or something by bus just to get there, which is, if you're that dedicated, fair enough. But we went around the shrine, we saw a lot of other, but there's a lot of different spiritual things you can do, like at these sort of shrines. Like there's often like running water where you have a little cup thing where you pour it over in one hand, pour it over the other, wash your mouth, and then wash the big spoon thing to sort of like cleanse yourself. And there's other ones I've seen, not on this holiday. There's one where it's like you pray and you like lift up the rock. Of course, there's always the classic praying, toss money, clap, clap. Bow twice, make your wish, and then bow again in return. There's also a bell you ring sometimes, optionally, after you finish praying. Well, this one also had a different one, which I'd never seen before, which it had like a hollowed out tree trunk on its side where you toss the money in and then you pass through the tree trunk to like be reborn or something. Oh, it's a photo of me through the tree trunk. I didn't know someone took a photo of that. It's a pretty good shot. There was, what's this one? I don't even know. Oh, there's another one, which I thought was the fun one, which I did this one. There was like, you put like a little heart-shaped fortune, like little token, and there was like a heart-shaped log like a distance away, and you were meant to like try and chuck your fortune into the log. Basically supremely impossible, I would say. Oh yeah, there was this tree which were like two trees like fused together at the bottom, and it was like the lover's tree. What else are these ones? I don't remember this one. I don't know. It's temples, you know. They're fun. Do I remember each and every bit of one? No, but I do remember one thing. Two things from this place. One being the sleeping cat. I don't know the significance of it, but just one of the decorations in the temple was like a sleeping cat above an archway, and then apparently it's very famous. I didn't know about it. You can go on this like long stairway walk upwards, and then at the top there's like a crane, and there's also like a shrine temple thing. I bought like a a cat bell in there. Wow, this is a very ornate door. But the one thing I do remember, I can't remember if it's here. There's the echoing dragon is what I remember, but I don't remember if that was actually this place now. Look at it, because it looks like we've left this place, so I don't think it was here. But then we left, and then we saw the famous bridge. Well, I assume it's a famous bridge. Actually, I'm not sure if it is that bridge now. I'm looking at it, but yeah, Toshogu Shrine. That's one of them. Funoji Temple. All of these famous sort of things. Yeah, it's very sort of like spiritually, I think. But I mean, even if you just like Google pictures of Nikko, like that's the sort of naturey thing. Maybe it is that. Is that the bridge? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it passes a bridge. No, I think it is that bridge. That is a famous bridge, and apparently it costs money to cross it. Didn't know that. Well, we didn't cross it. We crossed next to it because then you can actually see your bridge. We took a load of photos in front of it. It was very nice and very... It was a good vibe, is probably how I describe it. And then we walked back to the train station. I remember that much. And then on the way back to the train station, because we had time, we went into some random stores. One of them I went into first was a cheesecake store. Because I was like, a cheesecake store, that's a bit random. Like, Japanese cheesecakes I've heard of, but... this one in particular was interesting because it was like, oh, they're famous for doing cheesecakes. Because Japanese cheesecakes are like very sort of fluffy, like things. Like the pancakes also like that. I guess I'm specifically saying the souffle cheesecake, but that's a specific type of cheesecake. But this one wasn't like souffle cheesecake, it was just like mini cheesecakes, and I bought them, and I will say later had them. Turns out they basically taste like literally cheese flavoured cake. No joke. It was so weird eating them. Cheese flavoured cake. Which I don't know if that was intentional or not. I thought it was a unique experience, and I actually did quite like it. And then I also remember next to that store there was a soju store. No, sorry, not soju, sake store. Or winery, I guess. I was thinking, sorry, shochu, not soju. Shochu. Which two of my other friends went into. And then I joined them later because I was like, where is everybody? And then we got some strawberry wine. Because apparently this place was known for strawberries. Well, that was another thing. This is Tochigi Prefecture. I think it was out of season for strawberries, is what my friend said. Or like it was to the tail end of the season. But like this is where you can get the super extremely expensive, like was it like £50 per strawberry or something? Strawberry, from this region. Is that right? Like Tochigi super expensive strawberry. Strawberry Kingdom. $20 was it? No, what? Skyberry? I thought there's a really famous, really expensive strawberry from here. A $19 strawberry, it doesn't seem right. In my mind, it was like £200 for a box of 6 or something. Oh, is this Anhei Ichigo strawberry? And Choi Ichigo? I don't know. That's what TikTok says, so I don't even know anymore. It's giving me a lot of Tamagotchis. The $19 Erewhon strawberry. Which, by the way, is expensive. That's not nearly as expensive as I was imagining in my head. Erewhon strawberry. Is a viral single imported strawberry. I don't know, where even is Erewhon? Utopian novel. What? I'm confused. Sell a single strawberry for $20. It's a fancy gift. But absolutely I would have bought one if I saw one. Like my friend told me it was like £200 for 6 or something. It was, that's what I remember in my head. Maybe that's not what she said, or maybe she's referring to a different strawberry. And I was like, okay, if I see one, I'm absolutely gonna buy one. Is that insanely expensive? Yes. But am I ever gonna get another opportunity to eat a strawberry? Maybe, but probably not. So why not, you know? If it's the best strawberry in my life, I want to try it. See what it's like. But yeah, we didn't end up having that. What we did end up buying is we did end up buying some strawberry wine from that liquor store. That's a word, liquor store. And I also bought a bottle of sake. Because I came in being like, oh, I'm going to go ask her like what are recommendations, and turns out my friends already asked, and then she recommended these 2 bottles. They bought one, so I bought the other one. The other one I bought as supposedly dry. I've yet to drink it, but I have tried strawberry wine, which I bought from there, and it's the weirdest thing because it tastes exactly like a strawberry, but there's no sweetness in it almost whatsoever. It's like, imagine strawberry flavour, but no sugar, somehow. Because strawberries, I think, are a reasonably sweet fruit. So it's really weird to drink a drink which tastes so much like strawberry, but it's not really tart either. It just is not sweet. It's like quite dry, I suppose. It's very, very strange to have. I thought it was good. I don't think I like it more than umeshu, but still. Ichigoshu, still pretty good. So yeah, Nikko, it's a very nice, very natural, very beautiful place. Maybe one day I'll go back and check out the national park, because I think national parks are a lot of fun to walk around. Did it in Croatia. It was super fun. But yeah, I think it also depends, I suppose, depending on the weather. But yeah, we walked around. Are there any other photos he took? My friend bought a spam musubi apparently, and also has a ridiculous amount of cash in hand. I don't know what on earth's going on there. Oh yeah, then we came back, and that's another thing. I guess I'll save that conversation for next time. But it was nice. It was nice, some sort of temple things. It was nice to sort of see all the little bits and pieces around. But there's a certain sense of spirituality connection you get, I suppose, while going around with like these Shinto or other, I suppose, other sort of religious based temples. Do I follow any of these religions? No, but I can appreciate the spiritualism, and I still partake in the same sort of ritualistic things that they do while we're there, you know, praying, we're tossing money, praying. My friend's got a lot of like Fugoshering stamps, which are like, I suppose, unique seals for each single shrine. I don't know, I think there's a certain vibe about it. I don't see myself as much of a mystical person. I'm sort of like, I like the idea of mysticism, but I don't believe in it, I suppose. But even still, I can follow in the footsteps of it as it happens. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, has my mouse run out of battery? I will say, this new mouse, very good, doesn't have a double clicking issue. Big problem? Battery life, awful. I think I actually need to properly turn it off in between things, because I think my other mouse, basically, if it wasn't connected to anything on, it wouldn't drain the battery, but this one I think actually does. Anyway, there you go. Nikko. Sorry, awful. I think there's a lot of like niceness in these sort of like Japanese shrines and temples as you walk around. Especially ones where you have unique ways, I suppose, of getting your prayers out. But were they the most memorable parts of my trips? Nah, probably not. But your mileage may vary. I would at least recommend go checking out a couple of them. And certainly some of my friends really liked them. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. Then Animal Crossing New Horizons, I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.